If you're wondering which budget studio headphones are worth your money, stick around. After we run through each product, I'll give you my personal take. Would I buy it or would I skip it? No fluff, just my honest opinion. Let's get into it. Audio-Technica ATH-M40X. These are marketed as studio headphones, but honestly, they're more like your ex. They promise a lot, but don't deliver where it matters with fuzzy and artificial bass that'll make you question your life choices. The mids are decent and they come with 2 detachable cables, but that proprietary connector system means you're stuck buying their specific cables when they break. Would I buy it? No. While they're under $100, the below-average sound quality makes them hard to recommend for serious studio work. Audio-Technica ATH-M50X. Now these are what the M40X wishes it could be, with a 5 decibel bass shelf that's punchy without being obnoxious, and treble that won't make your ears bleed like the original M50. The closed back design means terrible soundstage, but the balanced mid-range and bright treble make these perfect for DJing and general studio work. Would I buy it? Yes, they're built like a tank, and while not perfectly neutral, they're versatile enough to justify the higher price tag. Sony MDR-7506. These dinosaurs have been around since 1991, and they're still kicking ass with a well-balanced sound that doesn't try to sugarcoat your crappy mixes. The coiled cable is annoying as hell, and the ear pads will eventually disintegrate into black dust. But damn if these aren't some of the most reliable studio cans you can get for mixing. Would I buy it? Yes, they're industry standard for a reason, and at around $100 they're a steal for what you get. AKG K240 Studio. These semi-open cans are like that indie band that nobody knows about but should. Incredibly natural sound with fantastic instrument separation and resolution that'll make you hear things in tracks you never knew existed. The bass is clean but light, so bass heads need not apply. And they leak sound like a sieve thanks to the semi-open design. Would I buy it? Maybe. They're amazing for mixing in quiet environments, but their poor isolation makes them useless for recording or noisy spaces. AKG K72. The lightweight design at 200 grams and self-adjusting headband make these super comfy for long sessions. But damn, that stiff vinyl padding feels like it was made from recycled tires. The sound is pretty meh. Frequencies between 200 and 1000 Hz are too loud compared to everything else, and where it should peak at 3000 Hz, it drops by nearly 15 decibels, making these about as studio grade as my grandmother's hearing aid. Would I buy it? No. AKG clearly knows how to make good headphones, but decided to take a coffee break when designing these. Philips SHP 9500. These open-back beauties have a spacious soundstage that makes music feel like it's coming from speakers around you rather than being shoved directly into your ear holes. The bass is rolled off, but incredibly articulate, and the mids are so clear you'll hear details you never knew existed in your favorite tracks. The only downside is they leak more sound than a gossipy coworker. Would I buy it? Yes. For the price, these are basically stealing money from audiophile companies. Superlux HD681 Evo. These semi-open cans actually sound surprisingly good with great bass response and amazing ride cymbal reproduction, but they're built like a dollar store toy. The headband is self-adjusting and comfortable, though the ear pads get so hot you could probably fry an egg on them. Would I buy it? Maybe. If you're on a super tight budget and don't mind your headphones looking like they came from a 90s telemarketing center. Sennheiser HD280 Pro. These tanks have been an industry standard forever, with a well-balanced sound and enough isolation to make you completely ignore your coworkers. The bass is a bit lightweight between 50-100 Hz, but the mids are so clean you can hear every detail in vocals. The coiled cable might be annoying, but at least it won't snap when your cat decides to play with it. Would I buy it? Yes, they're built like a German tank and sound nearly as neutral as my ex's emotional responses. Sennheiser HD25. These bad boys are basically indestructible and have been the go-to choice for DJs worldwide, with excellent noise isolation and a punchy sound that works great for dance music and hip-hop, though they're not really meant for mixing or mastering. The on-ear design can get a bit uncomfortable during long sessions, especially if you wear glasses, but damn, these things can handle high sound pressure levels without breaking a sweat. Would I buy it? No, while they're fantastic for DJing, they're just not ideal for studio work. Beyerdynamic DT 770 Pro. The German tanks that deliver a V-shaped sound signature with boosted bass and treble that might make your ears sparkle like a disco ball, but at least they won't destroy your hearing like some other Beyerdynamic models. These things are built like a brick house with velour ear pads that feel like clouds, though the non-detachable cable is a pain in the ass and they're about as portable as a brick. Would I buy it? Yes, they're basically the industry standard for a reason, offering great value for studio work. Rode NTH100. Rode's first attempt at headphones surprisingly doesn't suck. They've got this warm, rich sound that's pretty damn good for tracking, but might be a bit too bassy for precise mixing. The build quality is fantastic, and they've got this neat cooling gel in the ear pads that actually works, though some users report they can get a bit muddy in the vocals. Would I buy it? Maybe they're solid for general studio use, but there are better options for serious mixing. AKG K361. These lightweight plastic fantastics offer a surprisingly balanced sound for their price point, though they feel about as premium as a Happy Meal toy. The bass response is decent, but not overwhelming, and while the comfort is okay, the pads are so squishy your ears might touch the drivers, which isn't exactly pleasant. Would I buy it? No. While they're decent for the price, they just feel a bit too bland and lifeless compared to the competition. Austrian Audio Hi-X15. These headphones sound a bit too excited at first, like they had too much coffee, but after a few dozen hours of use, they calm down and deliver some seriously clean and detailed sound. The bass isn't thumping like crazy, which is actually good for studio work, and they're surprisingly spacious for closed backs, though that treble boost might make your ears tired after a while. Would I buy it? Yes, they're basically premium headphones that somehow got priced like budget ones. Mackie MC250. These bad boys handle bass like a champ without getting all muddy, and they're light enough that your neck won't hate you after a long session. The build quality screams, I'm made of cheap plastic. But hey, at least they put all the money into the sound, which is impressively neutral and clean. Would I buy it? Maybe. They're great for the price, but that plastic build makes me nervous about longevity. Avantone MixPhone MP1? Damn, these things look like they were designed by a steampunk muffin enthusiast, but they've got this cool three-way switch that lets you flip between stereo, mono, and this weird cube mode. They're heavy as hell and about as portable as a brick, but that thick sound and excellent isolation make them perfect for serious studio work. Would I buy it? Yes, despite looking ridiculous, they're actually fantastic for mixing and the build quality is rock solid. Sennheiser HD200 Pro. The bass on these is more forward than a desperate guy in a nightclub, and the mids and highs are kind of underwhelming. The non-detachable cable is just asking for trouble, and the channel balance is so off it's like one ear is in a different time zone. Would I buy it? No! There are way better options at this price point, and that channel imbalance is a deal breaker. Shure SRH 440A. These closed-back headphones are surprisingly comfortable for long sessions, and the sound is crystal clear with a natural balance that makes them perfect for voice work and podcasting. The bass isn't gonna blow your mind, but the mids are where these babies shine. Voices sound detailed and dynamic, though the soundstage is a bit narrow compared to its bigger brother, the SRH 840A. They're built like a tank with replaceable parts, but damn, these ear pads can get sweaty after a while. Would I buy it? Yes, these are perfect for home recording and podcasting, especially if you're on a budget and don't mind a slightly cramped soundstage. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helped you pick the budget studio headphones for you. If you have any questions, drop a comment below. Links to all of these products mentioned in this video will be in the description.